Turn the stupid things off. What cave have you guys been living in?
And we're the idiots?
Relax, I'm just kidding.
Well, duh. Why would you want to do something like that?
Makes sense. Things are not equal.
Hey, it could happen. Traffic, it's like the weather. Everybody complains about it, nobody does anything about it. Well, we were recently in Germany driving some billion horsepower AMG sports cars, and we found that in Germany, they do something about it. It's specifically the big trucks. The transport trucks there from all over Europe, they pretty much always stay in the right lane, leaving the other two lanes free for faster traffic to pass. Really nice. It was particularly obvious in a construction zone we were at, must have gone for 15 kilometers. The trucks stayed in the right lane, partly because the middle lane was so small they couldn't fit in there, because instead of cutting off a lane for construction, they just make the lanes narrower. At one point we saw trucks that looked like they'd been sitting there for hours, like the Dutch guys were out planting tulips, but it was really nice for the rest of the traffic. Now occasionally we'll see something like that here in Canada. We've seen cases where when the right lane disappears, which of course it never shouldn't, but never mind, one truck will line up in the soon-to-end lane, the other truck will be in the middle lane, and they'll just stay there in that formation until that lane disappears. This is to prevent these idiots from shooting up that right lane and squeezing into traffic with a couple of centimeters to go. Now, the truckers also have a problem, because with that right lane disappearing and traffic all over the place, some of them are now driving in the middle lane and sometimes even in the left lane, which, at least within the boundaries of Metro Toronto, they're not supposed to go. Now, I got to have a bit of sympathy for these men and women, because it's a tough job. You're driving an 80,000-pound truck, doesn't stop so good, doesn't brake so good, doesn't steer so good, so you've got to give them a bit of slack. But still, we're all in this together, people, so let's try and give each other a little bit of room. I'm Jim Kenzie.